Hello and welcome. We're going to do a short mobilising session today just to get everything moving. So we're going to start sitting. If you've got the flexibility, you can just sit straight on the floor. You can have your legs crossed or you can have your legs out in front of you. But for most of us, it's nice to have a little cushion or a block underneath you. Indeed, you could do this sitting on a chair as well if that's more comfortable, but basically making sure we can sit right up and off the sit bones. We relax the shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head, sitting nice and tall. We're going to begin just focusing on our breath. So we inhale through the nose, feel the back and sides of the ribs gently expanding, and we exhale just to let those ribs soften back down again. Inhale and exhale through the slightly pursed lips. Imagine you've got little nostrils on your back as you breathe in, drawing the air in through those and softening the ribs back down. Couple more. And as you breathe in, try not to let the shoulders lift. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. And with our exhale, we're going to try and start to wake up the pelvic floor, gently draw the abdominals in. So just about 1/3 of what we could do maximally with those muscles, trying to keep them gently engaged as you inhale, but every exhale is another opportunity to just wake those muscles up. And then, keeping gently engaged, let's just warm up the neck. So very carefully, we're going to take one ear over to the shoulder, bring that little stretch into the neck, bring it back up. Other side. Shoulders stay relaxed, we're still sitting nice and tall. And we're thinking about restacking the vertebra of the neck as you bring the head back up. So try and think of creating space between those vertebrae, lengthening through the crown of the head at the top. One last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. And then we're going to gently inhale to turn and look towards your shoulder. Exhale to bring the head back. Other way. Again, very careful with these, only going as far as feels right for you today. Feel that pushing down of the sit bones, the lengthening of the spine up and away from the sit bones. One more each way. And back to the middle. Lovely. So we're going to exhale as you slightly tuck the tail under and round your lower back away. It's like you're being poked with a sharp stick in the tummy. And then we come back to where we were. And let's go into little tiny extension, chest lifts. So back through the middle, rounding the lower back away, but not losing the stability in the shoulders. And then back. You can use your hands pressing down slightly on your legs as you just lift the breastbone. So the head and neck gently follows the rest of the spine. So your eye line will lift just slightly here. Let's do one more. Great. And then we're going to bring our arms to the side, or if that's too tiring on your shoulders or your arms, you can just bring them to your shoulders, or indeed just cross them over your chest. Still staying tall, we're going to inhale as we rotate, 2, 3, exhale back to the front. Twist, 2, 3, back to the front. Grow tall. Good. Inhale. Let's do 2 more each side. So there's no movement in the shoulders here. It's the spine that's twisting. Feel those little muscles running up and down the side of your spine, working to twist you. Your waist muscles, your obliques are involved here too. And back to the front and relax the arms. So let's do a side bend. We'll do a mermaid. So we inhale, float one arm up, let it feel heavy in the shoulder. And then we exhale as you lift from the bottom of the ribs, reach through those fingertips. Inhale as we come back, exhale down. Float the arm up, lifting and reaching. Keep that other shoulder away from the ear. And back, lovely. And lift and lengthen. Feels nice, this one. Not something we do a lot in our everyday life, so it's really nice to get a stretch down the side. Let's do 2 more each side. And the sit bones stay heavy, so it's that feeling of pressing your sit bone down as you lift the ribs away from it. Beautiful. Let's do 1 more each side. And back. Lovely. So relaxing the arms. Let's inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, just draw those shoulder blades back down your back. Inhale, they rise. Exhale, keep lifting the pelvic floor, keep drawing the tummy gently in. So really picture those shoulder blades moving on your back. Let's do 3 more. They draw back down, creating that lovely space between the ears and the shoulders. 1 last one. Great. So let's come out of sitting. Just pop your block or chair away, or cushion if you had one, and we're going to come onto all fours. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, equal weight at all 4 corners. Length through the back of the neck, so we're not hanging the head down and we're not overextending the neck. We're neutral in the lower back, so we've got that nice little neutral curve in the lower back. Thinking about the shoulder blades again. We're going to inhale as you push into the mat, shoulder blades slide away. Exhale as they slide back towards each other. Inhale, push away, picture those shoulder blades sliding away across the back of the ribs. Then they slide back towards each other. There's no movement in the spine. The only movement is the shoulder blades, the breastbone lifts away from the floor, and then it gently comes down towards the floor. Let's do 1 more. And just coming back to a nice neutral shoulder position. We're going to do our cat stretch. So we exhale as you tuck the tail under and start to move through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Head and neck come gently down. Inhale, stay. And exhale, send the tail up and away. Draw the shoulders gently away from the ears. You'll be looking slightly in front of you. Don't overdo the neck. Length through the neck. Tucking under. 1 by 1, working through those vertebrae. Breathing in here. And then send the tail up and away. Draw the shoulders gently away from the ears. Lovely. So feel like you're trying to bring your pubic bone towards your breastbone. So we're really stretching into the lower part of the back. Tucking away. Broad across the collarbones. 1 more here. Tucking under. Draw the pubic bone up. Spreading the tail feathers. And just back to the middle. Well done. So we're going to do our swimming prep while we're here as well. If you need to just release the wrists, you can press the back of the hands together, give them a little shake. And then, got various options here. We're going to exhale, slide the leg away till it's straight, and if it feels all right, you can lift it, but we're trying to keep the lower back very still. Bring it back. Other side, slide it away, nice and straight. Use your glutes to lift the leg. And back. If you want to increase the challenge, we can add the arm. Take care as you transfer one side to the other. And we're imagining that we've got a glass of water in the small of your back. So we're focusing on keeping that point as still as we can as we move the arms and the legs. Let's do one more each side. Lifting the tummy in. Excellent. And then we'll just sit back into a little child pose. Reach the hands forward just to release the wrists. You can lift the hands up, make a little teepee. That's quite a nice stretch on the back of the wrist. And it's a great place here to really think about the breath, drawing the breath into the back of the ribs. Imagine little nostrils on your back. Breathing the air in through those, gently expanding the back of the ribs. And then bring the hands to the knees and we'll just rebuild through the spine. Lovely. So let's come down onto your backs now. So if you need a little cushion or a folded towel or something under your head to get your neck in a nice natural curve, then please use that. We're looking straight. Let's turn the palms to face the ceiling. We're neutral, gently engage through those core muscles, feet and knees in line with the sit bones. Just let the back of the ribs feel heavy, the tail feel heavy. Think about the nice light weight through both feet, big toe, little toe, heel. Nice equal distribution of that light weight. And just think about the breath here again. We inhale, feel the back of the ribs gently expand into the mat. Exhale, feel them soften back down. We're trying not to arch and lose the connection of the ribs, so a little connection at the ribs there. And then we're going to exhale as we use the waist muscles to come into a little pelvic tilt, a little imprint, and back to neutral. So still thinking, lift the pelvic floor, draw the abdominals down, but then the movement is coming from these waist muscles, from the obliques. And what you're getting is a little lengthening through the lower back, easing into that often tight area for a lot of us. So, back to neutral. Let's bring a little bit of rotation into the spine. So we're going to inhale as both knees go one way and your head goes gently the other way. And exhale as you lift the legs back up. Other side. And exhale, bring them up. So we're focusing here on the opposite waist muscles. Try and feel that those muscles work to lift the weight of the legs back up. Because we don't want to bring work into the back. This is about releasing the back, so we're focusing on the front. Those waist muscles shorten to help lift the legs. The opposite waist muscles lengthen as they help support the legs go away. Really nice feeling one for your back here. So let's do one more each side. And back to the middle. Lovely. So we're just going to do some single leg circles to warm up your hip joint. So we're going to bring one leg up to tabletop. Now we imagine you've got a pencil pointing up to the ceiling from your knee. We're neutral, trying to keep the pelvis pretty still, and we inhale as we circle the knee across the body and away. Exhale, out and back. Across and away, out and back. So it's an inhale and an exhale for each circle. We're going to do 4 that way. And then we're going to reverse it. So we're stirring the top of the thigh bone in the hip joint. So that's where the movement is. Excellent. And then float the leg down. Stay nice and still in neutral. Bring the other leg up. We inhale across the body and away. Exhale out and back. Good. Core muscles work against the pelvis wanting to tilt as the leg goes away from the line of the body. And reversing for 4. And floating it down. So let's finish with some hip rolls just to mobilise through the spine again. So if you've got a little cushion or anything under your head, if you could please take it away for this one. And we need to stay looking straight up at the ceiling. It's not nice to turn your neck because we're going to be lifting the tail. So heels are a little bit closer to your tail than normal. Relax the arms, core engaged. We're going to exhale to imprint first. Then it's the glutes as we lift and start to peel the vertebra away from the mat one at a time, really pressing the pelvis up, opening the front of the hip. Inhale here and exhale. Your glutes work to support you as the spine comes all the way back down. Inhale, prepare, breathing into your back. Exhale as we imprint and wrap the glutes to press the pelvis up, pushing the feet down, reaching the front of the knees away from you. Nice strong position. Inhale, exhale, one by one those vertebrae come back down. Going to do 3 more of these. Stay looking up at the ceiling as you power the pelvis up. One by one those vertebrae come away. Make sure you don't lose connection at the ribs at the top. Those upper abdominals are working so we're not flaring the ribs. And then one by one all the way back down, back to neutral. 2 more. Imprint. So imagine you're wearing a stripy t-shirt. One stripe at a time is going to come away from the mat. Little nostrils on your back as you breathe in, and glutes support you until the tail touches. Your waist muscles control the pelvis away. One last one. We imprint. Wrap the glutes. Press the feet down. Peeling the spine away. Breathing into your back at the top. And then one by one, all the way back down and back to neutral. Well done. So to come up from here, it's nice to come onto your side and push yourself up to sitting. Thanks very much, and I hope you feel a bit more stretched and mobilised, and I hope you have a lovely day.